Willie Miller thinks that if she decides to give Barry Robson for her manager, they should accept everything. The temporary manager did more than stabilizing ship, brought Don's back third struggle after convincing weekend against Hearts. Robson took Pittodrie side to 3 consecutive wins, received an increasing support from locker room stance in recent weeks. Aberdeen continues meet with candidates. This week Robson will be among names they will meet. Former captain, manager, football director Miller thinks it would be wrong for his club to ask to get job until summer. Then see what will happen. If Robson gambles goes upside down, he can find himself in his ear. As Stevie Hammell Liam Fox in Motherwell Dundee United, respectively. Therefore, if they really believe is a man, then he thinks it should be long-term. Speaking at opening of 40th anniversary of club's European Cup Winners' Cup celebrations, Miller said, "This scenario you put forward is difficult for Barry. If he accepts it until end of season and decided that he was not appropriate man, where is new manager, Barry's position? How many times did you see that the coaches were pushed into the manager? You just need to look at Dundee United. They push into it, take in good faith, and in good faith, then the new manager comes suddenly leave the door. I think it's right for Barry. Now, I think no man. As if don't assign someone no. For more than 10 years here. If we'll give him the job, then give him job permanently." While Spanish coach Ricardo Rodriguez entered field, Neil Lennon's camp made sound. Norwegian boss Geir Bakke, another name closely linked to empty position. Robson has been in Aberdeen for 10 years, first as player, then as coach under age of 18. Miller is very well aware that he will recognize inside-outside of club. He also gained experience in Steve Agnew. Miller believes it wise movement. Miller asked, "All right. Barry has certainly had a good choice, right? My opinion on this issue is that club has the managers of assigning next coach.get. Where Barry is now, they know him as a player. They know him as a coach. He has been here for more than 10 years. So they know him. The final decision will belong to Alan Burrows, the board directors and CEO of Aberdeen. Miller is not jealous their task." He said, "If the managers bring all this together and decide that Barry is the best candidate, then it wouldn't be a problem for me. Then you make this decision. And you make it as a conscious decision. Is it true every time?" Miller is well aware that season is end of season and that board of directors should make a decision in one way or another. They haven't had a permanent boss since Jim Goodwin was dismissed in January. They cannot continue with the status quo, especially when the potential for thirdness and possibly guaranteed European football potential is in danger. Miller said, "If the men are not available, this is a different option. You have seen this in Celtic. You may have to linger until you get the man you want. But I also think that a decision should be made for a club like Aberdeen. The new CEO will be on duty for 4 weeks by end of month. You also have a football director, not CEO, but next manager to find resources, find their responsibility. But I don't know what a chain of command here is. Probably have enough time to look around and decide whether Barry was the right man or if they had other candidates. And if they need a little more time, then take some more time. But I don't think they should let them continue for longer. Moment comes that you have to make this decision. They can give to Barry until the end of the season. And it's good. But I'm not sure if it is good for Barry or whether they can permanently give to Barry."